I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed, that all men are created equal. These passionate words were expressed over 50 years ago by Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. as part of his iconic speech that marked the watershed in the struggle for equality in America. His rhetoric would soon go on to become a symbol of hope for not just people in America, but all over the world in eradicating discrimination and inequality. But my fellow Toastmasters, dear guests and judges, I'm here today to tell you all that this dream, 50 years later, is still a mere dream. It has not yet been realized. In this 21st century, we might be at the peak of human prowess for scientific and technological advancement, but human progress, true human progress in terms of equality and eradicating discrimination of race, color, caste, or creed, we are nowhere there. I come from India, a country that still uses an antiquated caste system to socially stratify its people into different classes. Now, if you're not aware what the system is, there are 5 different classes, with the lowest class called the untouchables. Now, all the top classes are lumped together called the forward caste, and all the bottom classes are called the backward caste, the so-called backward caste. Now, you can expect that all the people in the forward caste are fair and lighter skinned. One day, during my childhood, my teacher, she wanted to update the school registry of the caste information of all their students in the class. So she would call out the name of each student, and the student would reply, or rather yell out, in front of the class, the caste that they belonged to. I wasn't aware that I was the only student, only backward caste child, in a class full of forward caste students. So when she called out my name, I mumbled, backward, backward. The whole class erupted into laughter. I was mocked, I was derided, I was ridiculed, because I belonged to a lower caste, and I was the darkest skin. I felt ashamed. I felt inferior. I felt I didn't belong. I was 8 years old when I, for the first time, felt what it feels like to be discriminated against. I was 14 years old when I was called racial slurs and got bullied in a Canadian high school because I was brown. I am now 25 years old, and I still face discrimination every day. This is the story of one boy. There are millions of boys and girls everywhere all around the world who get discriminated against because they look different. And when you consider the recent tragic stories of Trayvon Martin or Michael Brown, teenagers who were killed and shot by cops because they were black, it is easy to lose hope in the virtues of humanity. It is easy to wallow in the valley of despair, thinking things can never change. It is easy to give in. But ladies and gentlemen, I still have a dream. I still have a dream. I still have a dream that one day an Indian boy will not be judged because of his caste, but his fortitude. I still have a dream that an African boy will not be judged because of his color, but his aptitude. I still have a dream that a Chinese girl will not be discriminated against because of her gender, but her attitude. Oh, I still have a dream that one day humanity will be capable of liberating itself from the shackles of racial discrimination. Overcoming bigotry and discrimination will not be easy. will require a lot of hard work. It will require each and every one of us here to have a personal struggle against our primal urges to ridicule someone because they look different. It will require a lot of introspection into ourselves and abolish those long-standing stereotypes and prejudices. It will require tremendous inner change. And so, my friends, today, I implore each and every one of you to change with me, reform with me, dream with me, and together we shall build that utopic world Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed of over 50 years ago, where all men